If you're a professional moving to Calgary, choosing the wrong community can cost you time, money, and your daily lifestyle. And with over 200 communities in this city, most people either go with the first name somebody mentioned to them or spend weeks going down rabbit holes online without getting any closer to a clear answer. In this video, I'm going to cut through all of that. I'm going to walk you through the 5 communities inside Calgary that consistently stand out for professionals, what makes each one different, who each one is best suited for, and the price ranges you're actually looking at. By the end of this, you're going to have a much clearer short list. Let's get into it. Quick note before we start, if you're trying to narrow this down and you don't want to make the wrong call, reach out. I'm happy to help figure out exactly which one of these fits your situation. My contact info and a free home buyer guide are in the description. All right, let's go through the 5. Before I get into the list, let me quickly explain how I landed on these 5 communities. I work with professional buyers in Calgary every week, people with dual incomes, established careers, and specific expectations around lifestyle, commute, and the long-term values. These communities on the list show up consistently in those conversations. They each offer something genuinely different. They span multiple quadrants of the city, and they cover a wide range of price points in the professional buyer range. These aren't only good communities in Calgary, but they're the 5 I'd put on every professional buyer shortlist as a starting point. First up is Mahogany, and it earns one of the top spots because it consistently comes up as one of the most desirable communities in the entire city. What sets Mahogany apart is the private lake. Residents have exclusive access to a beach club with a sandy beach, boat launches, and year-round programming. That's a lifestyle differentiator you're probably not going to find in too many communities in Calgary. The pathway system is excellent. The commercial base around Mahogany Boulevard is growing fast, and the schools in the area are strong. Detached homes generally start in the high 600,000s and go well into the 1 million range, depending on the size and the location. Some lakefront properties command a significant premium on top of that. My take, if lifestyle is important to you, this is hard to beat in Calgary. Full stop. Here's what most people don't realize about Seton. It's not a suburb in the traditional sense at all. Seton is a master planned urban district in the southeast, and the amenity base there is genuinely remarkable. You got the South Health Campus right in the community, one of Calgary's newest hospitals. You've got the world's largest YMCA at over 300,000 square feet with 2 NHL-sized rinks, an Olympic pool, and a full Calgary Public Library. We have a theater and a surf simulator there as well. There's also a VIP movie theater not too far away, and a growing restaurant and retail strip, and a walkability factor that most Calgary communities simply don't have. Now, getting into a detached home in Seton, you're going to start in the $650,000 range to the $900,000 range. The condo and the townhouse market has expanded significantly there as well, in the $300,000 to the $500,000 range. My take, this is going to be the closest thing Calgary has to a true urban district outside of downtown. If you want new construction with real amenities right outside your door, Seton is the answer. This is where a lot of buyers make a mistake with Tuscany. They see that it's an older community and move on. That's the wrong call. Tuscany is one of the Northwest's most sought-after communities for a reason. The streets have mature trees, the schools are established and well-regarded, including St. Sylvester, which performs consistently well. The parks, pathways, and commercial amenities are all fully built out and functioning, not still coming soon. What really sets Tuscany apart, though, for professionals is going to be the C-train access. The Tuscany LRT station sits right on the edge of the community. If you're used to a transit-dependent lifestyle from, say, Toronto or Vancouver, that access point is rare in Calgary's suburban communities and genuinely meaningful. Detached homes in Tuscany generally run from the $700,000 range to over $1 million, reflecting the premium that a mature transit-connected community commands. If you want my take, you're trading new for proven, and for a lot of professionals, that's absolutely worth it. Now, this next one is completely different from everything that we've covered so far. West Springs and Springbank Hill are Calgary's premium Southwest communities and two adjacent areas that share a similar character. The price point reflects it. Detached homes in West Springs averages around 1.1 million in 2026, and Springbank Hill averages around 1.3 million. These communities attract senior professionals and dual high-income households at the upper end of the professional price range. What you're getting for that price point is significant. Mountain views that are genuinely impressive, proximity to Canada Olympic Park with year-round skiing, snowboarding, and mountain biking right on the city's edge. Quick access to Highway 1, putting you in the mountains in under an hour. Weber Academy and Calgary Academy, two of the province's most respected private schools, are just a short drive away. And the Aspen Landing Shopping District brings boutique, high-quality commercial experience that fits the character of these communities. The commute to downtown via boat trail runs about 25 to 35 minutes, and the 69th Street C train station is accessible for those who prefer to take transit. My take, if you're at the top of your budget range and the outdoor lifestyle is non-negotiable with incredible schools, the Southwest is hard to argue with. Most people overlook Quarry Park, and honestly, that's a mistake. Quarry Park is a mixed-use master plan community on the banks of the Bow River in the southeast, and it offers something you won't find anywhere else in Calgary. It's built around an integrated live-work concept with over 1.7 million square feet of occupied office space on site, including major tenants like Imperial Oil. A portion of the people who live in Quarry Park also work there. That creates a completely different community energy from the traditional residential suburb. The amenity base here is exceptional. A full YMCA with a pool, gym, and a fitness center, a Calgary Public Library branch inside the YMCA, 50-acre nature reserve along the Bow River with 10 kilometers of pathways connecting to the city's broader pathway network. The market at Quarry Park has a co-op grocery store, restaurant, cafes, and lots of professional services. And here's some that most people don't know. Quarry Park was specifically engineered to withstand the 100-year flood event after the 2013 Calgary floods. The surrounding areas were impacted significantly, but Quarry Park stayed completely dry. Home prices reflect the premium nature of the community here though. Single-family homes average around the 1 million mark, with condos averaging around 580,000. The architectural character is going to be distinct here as well, with European influence, with French country styling, and some stone facades and deeply pitched roof lines. It genuinely looks different than anywhere else in the city. My opinion, if you want a live, work, play environment with river access and genuine architectural character, Quarry Park is in a category of its own. Most people overlook it. Don't be most people. So here's a quick version of how to choose. Lifestyle on the lake, Mahogany. Urban district with top-tier amenities, Seton. Transit access and a proven community track record, Tuscany. Premium Southwest living with mountain access, West Springs or Springbank Hill. Live, work, play with river access and architectural character, Quarry Park. Every buyer's situation is going to be different. The right community depends on your commute, your lifestyle, your budget, and the kind of daily environment you want to come home to. If you're not sure which one of these fits you, that's exactly the conversation that I'm here for. That's my top 5 Calgary suburbs for professionals in 2026. If you're trying to narrow this down and you don't want to make the wrong call, reach out. I'll help you figure out exactly which one of these fits your situation. My free home buyer guide and Calendly link are both in the description. And if you want to go broader on how Calgary's neighborhoods work and how to think about the Southeast versus the Northwest, my neighborhood breakdown video covers that in a lot more depth. I'll link it right here. I'll see you in the next one.